Welcome back to YouTube, to myself. Editing and recording for YouTube is just a whole nother beast. It's taken me so long to edit this video, to record the video, to get the right lighting and all the rest of it. So it's my first one, so please be patient. It's only up from here, hey? I do have all the gear and no idea. So late last year I purchased a camera to do my courses and YouTube stuff on, but I haven't really used it until now because I've just kept defaulting back to my iPhone. But for YouTube I have to use the good camera. So let's just see a few little snippets behind the scenes before we get into the video. The lighting, far out. Okay, I'm in the middle. All right. Happy New Year to me, take 550. So it's been a long time since I've gotten onto YouTube, and I think I've evolved, my content has changed, there's a whole lot of stuff going on. Now, more on that later. I'm going to do a whole nother video about why YouTube and what I've been up to. But it's the first day back in the office for 2025 and I'm so pumped, ready to go, ready for the first week. Let's jump in. I thought I would share with you what I'm up to today. So first up, meeting with the team, I'm going to do a little presentation, 2024, what worked, what didn't, what we can improve on, how we've grown since we started back in 2017, what the goals are for 2025, where we're headed, what the vibe is, what the word is for the year. And I was inspired by Brittany Saunders on Instagram, who I follow on Instagram, TikTok. Thank you, Brittany. Thank you, Brittany. That just didn't come out right. It was very Aussie for showing us behind the scenes of what you do with your team now that you've grown Fate to the large business that it is. So we're setting the vibe for the year. We're setting a word for the year. And that word is going to be wow. So this is going to be the year of the wow. We're going to wow our clients. We're going to go above and beyond for our clients. We know how hard it's been over the last year. It's been difficult for everybody with the cost of living and just everything else that's been going on in the world of business for the last couple of years. So we know how hard it is. So we're going to step it up. And look, to wow our clients is one of our values, but this year we're going to have it at the forefront of our mind. So yeah, we're going to be doing that. We're also going to chat about what things we can change in 2025. So processes, offerings, like service offerings, just the way we do things. So part of that will be this YouTube channel. I'm going to be doing more videos on things, business and tax, accounting, bookkeeping, all of the above, to better help small business owners to succeed. So that's exciting. I'm also going to share with my team my non-negotiables for the year. So first one is going to be my 4-day work week. Now last year, or probably the year before actually, I implemented a 4-day work week. Now not obviously, but sometimes when we're busy and there's busy periods, I put meetings in on that Friday. So I know that Friday's spare and I slot meetings in. This year I'm not going to do that. Monday to Thursday, that's when you'll catch me in the office. Friday's 100% not working. Because I found that working those 5 days was just too much. I'm go all day for those 5 days, and not having that extra day really just impacted everything. And I just felt like I was just stressed. I was doing too many things. And obviously last year we had a lot going on as well with the launch of Two Sides Academy, flying around the country speaking and doing all the fun stuff. But slotting in that Friday to, make up the time lost from all those other things. And I just was doing too much. So that's got to stop. Lunch breaks. Now, any small business owner will tell you that they don't take a lunch break, and myself included. I'm going to try not to break this one day one. And I get it. I think for me, it's really hard because I'm so busy. And so I just want to keep working, get my lunch and just keep working at my desk. But I've realized that by not having that actual break, it means that the work in the afternoon's probably not as good as it should be. And I'm cranky and I'm irritable, so no more. This is the year of the lunch break. Then the other thing is I'm going to empower my team to make more decisions without me, because I've realized that I need to be involved in everything. Well, I don't need to be involved in everything, but last year I was involved in everything. It's too much. So they're the things we're going to discuss with the team this morning. So I'm super pumped about that. Also drafted an email, which I just need to refine once I speak to the team, to go out to the client list. Now, we always email our client list when we return to the office at the start of the year. This is a good opportunity to set expectations for the year, so reinforcing things that perhaps clients weren't doing last year to make everybody's lives a bit better, but also an opportunity to remind them of services that you're offering that potentially they hadn't taken up in the past. So today for us, part of the email was, if you haven't done a cash flow forecast, let's do one now. It's the right time. It's the time that business owners are actually thinking about their cash flow and forecasting. So let's get in and get those done now. So yeah, talking about that. What else did we do in the email this year? I think just welcoming some new team members that started at the end of last year and letting them know, what the vibe is for this year. So that's exciting. Also going to be planning out my new group mentoring, which is starting 1st of Feb. Super excited about that. Last year, I was so humbled to be booked out when I launched my one-on-one mentoring offering through Two Sides Academy. So now I'm going to, I've revamped that, ready to kick off 1st of Feb to be more of a group format. So that's really exciting. Been actually making some changes to the website. So this is a really funny one that I'd like to share with you guys. So another accountant friend of mine referred me a client late last week, and she's like, I don't have capacity. I'd like you. Do you have capacity? You can take them. So I said, yep, no worries. We'll be taking on new clients in the next couple of weeks. Send the information over. So she emailed the client back my information, and they emailed her back and said, I've had a look at the website, and I need someone who's a bit older and a bit more experienced because it doesn't look like would be the right fit. And so I think it's so funny. Like, first of all, the photos on the website are 5 years old, so they do need to be redone. But I think our marketing is aimed at younger generation. It's meant to be hip and cool and all those types of things. So I think we've gone a little bit too far in that maybe some people might think we're too young and too hip and too out there. So I'm going to change some of the imagery out. I'm going to do a whole page on me, what I've done over the last couple of years, because I've realized that we did have a team page on our website before Meet the Team, but I took it down because all it was doing was having recruiters harassing the team, and we just, it's just frustrating. So I took about the team off and realized there's not really much about me on the website. And I think I like to move away from, it's not the Natalie show, it's the Two Sides Accounting show, it's the team, it's all of those things. But from having this comment from a potential client say that I'm not qualified or experienced enough to be their accountant makes me think that I do need to put some more information on there. So so I've got to update that. That's pretty much it. Also meeting one-on-one with the team just to do a bit of a debrief one-on-one. Probably the only other thing that I might mention is I've had a few people asking me, Natalie, how do you manage to close the office for 3 weeks at Christmas? Now, we do this every single year, and we have done so for quite a while. Back in 2017, when I started, it was just me, and we had maybe 2 people the following year. We couldn't close for as long, but now we can. Some of the team did log on last week and do a little bit of work, but that was, the bookkeeping team, and that was optional for them. But they felt that obviously bookkeeping, pays need to be done, pay runs of bills need to be done, and the super will need to be done this week. So they didn't want to be behind. But generally the accounting team can take 3 weeks off. We don't have any deadlines during that time. Now, I will do a more detailed video on how we can take the 3 weeks off at Christmas. And one year, I think a couple of years back, post-COVID, we actually took till Australia Day off. So that was pretty cool. But the main reasons why we're able to do that is team, obviously having a good team, systems and processes, and also monthly recurring revenue. Without those 3 things, we could absolutely not close for 3 weeks. So I will do a more in-depth video on that. That's it from me. I hope you've enjoyed my first my first YouTube video. Oh, my water's empty. Anyway, I'm all here for the bloopers. So if you haven't already worked out, you're going to get semi-edited videos, none of the cool stuff. You're just going to get me talking to camera mostly. Maybe I might do some cool stuff if I feel up to it. But more just talking to the camera, behind the scenes, what's going on, plus business advice, tax advice, accounting advice. Some of the Two Sides Academy stuff might slip in as well. But yeah, that's the general vibe. Anyway, have an awesome day. Have an awesome first week or second week back. Hope that you're easing back into work, and we'll chat again soon. Oh, and if you do like this, please subscribe, because YouTube like, comment, and share, because YouTube is one of the only apps that actually pays Australian creators. So hopefully, if I do enough videos and do well on YouTube, I can start earning some money from it. Not that, I need it. I'm very privileged to be an accountant and have a very successful business, but it is nice to get rewarded for the additional things that you do, because TikTok and Instagram, you don't get anything as Australian creators. So yeah, that's enough rattling on from me. I think we're almost at the 10-minute mark. May be a bit shorter if I cut a few ums and ahs out along the way. But yeah, thank you for watching. Talk to you later.